My name is Joyce Ann Washington. I am a certified life coach, author, and self-empowerment entrepreneur. I work with women who feel stuck and unfulfilled, but ready to free themselves of fear and limiting beliefs by identifying their passion and taking actionable steps towards the life that they truly desire. So if that sounds like you, my 12-week coaching program, Dream in Action Steps, is open. So if you would like to be a part of my Black Friday sale and get that coaching program for 50% off, you can click on the link below for a free 30-minute coaching call with me. Also, if you would like to get my book, Dream, Believe, Work Hard, Be Happy, and Dream in Action Steps, also along with my downloadable journal, In My Feelings, a year-long emotional wellness journal for 50% off, you can click on the link below to get your hands on that as well. So today I have another interview for you all, and this is with Shay from Shemeher Society. Before I start, I just want to thank you so much, Shay, for being here with me today. And what I would like for you to do is to just tell the audience about yourself, like your name, your age, optional, and a little bit about your business, Shemeher Society, and why you started Shemeher Society.
Hi everyone, my name is Shay. I run the women's empowerment page Shemeher Society. Shemeher Society is a lifestyle brand to connect, motivate, and inspire women. I cater to the woman who inspires to have a more inspiring lifestyle, the woman who's ready to change her narrative on livelihood and stop living check to check or stop living a norm that society created for minorities. This is something that I'm truly passionate about because I believe that too many times women, especially us as Black women, we get so wrapped up into just living and just existing in struggle that we never really go out and push ourselves to our full potential because we let everyday life stop us from learning, from growing, from exploring, and taking risks. And that's what Shemeher Society is to bring like-minded women together and to motivate each other to take those risks, to step out, and for us to start pushing forward and normalizing luxury in Black women's lives.
Okay, so my next question for you is, what are some of the fears and limiting beliefs that you faced before you started Shemeher Society?
Starting this business, I had so many fears going into it. I still have fears, but I'm able to overcome and suppress. Having this interview with you is nerve-wracking for me. Public speaking was always something that I was nervous about, but it's also something that I know I have to push past if I want to elevate and especially grow my brand to the next level. Starting out, I had the fear of failure and the fear of being judged. Now, like I said previously, when you are transitioning and you are trying to elevate yourself, a lot of the times the people around you don't understand your why. And I was very nervous of what were people going to think if I started something and they're like, what is she doing? What made her decide to do this? Or this is never going to work. I always wondered how I would be perceived, and not even to the masses, but more so to the people that were more close-knit in my inner circle and, in my community. How are they going to judge me trying something else because they never seen this side of me as well? So a big fear that I had, and I think a lot of people struggle with this fear, is the fear of other people's opinions. And that was something that I definitely had to push past.
I can say that I also agree with the fear of public speaking, because before I started my business and before I started my YouTube channel and things like that, public speaking was something that was very fearful for me. I did not like to talk in front of people. It made me really nervous, and I also was like shy as far as being judged by like people who were close to me. Like people that I don't know, it was like, okay, that's all right. But like with people who were close to me and people who knew me, they knew me in this specific light. So I agree with being nervous with the public speaking. So my next question for you is, what was the turning point for you to start putting yourself out there and promoting your business?
My turning point for me was, I am tired of being tired. Okay, and that's a famous saying, and it's so true. You get tired of just existing. You get tired of just waking up, going to work, coming home, taking care of the kids, then doing the same thing the next morning. And when you get your check every 2 weeks, you're just making enough just to get by. And that was something that I was tired of doing. I'm a legal assistant for the Attorney General's office. To most people, they would say I am doing okay in life to where I'm comfortable. I'm at a comfortable yearly salary. So a lot of times people would say, what's your problem? You know, I don't see why you're busting your brain or you're trying to figure this out. But again, like I said, it's not enough for me, for where I want to go, for the vision and that I see for myself. So my turning point was, okay, listen, I'm 30 years old. I cannot live the same way in my 30s. I turned 30 July 24th. I cannot live the same way in my 30s that I was living in my 20s. It's time for me to unleash a new me, for me to unveil a new level and a new layer of myself. And that's what was my turning point. I was not going to go into these 30s living and being the same woman that I was when I was 22, 23, 25. We're not going to do that. It's time for growth.
So I really do like what you said with the tired of being tired and just existing. I think that was really powerful and really impactful, and I think that a lot of people start their businesses because of that tired of being tired. So I really like that you said that. So my next question for you is, what are some struggles that you faced along your journey, or what are some struggles that you're dealing with right now at the moment?
Struggles I have now, I still have a lot of struggles now. So currently I'm back in school. I have a 10-year-old daughter, so she's homeschooling. I'm back in school, so I'm homeschooling, and I'm working from home at the same time with the Attorney General's office, and I'm working from home to build Shemeher Society. So it's so much on my plate right now, and time blocking, time management is a big struggle for me currently, because I have to block off and designate time to focus on everything. And sometimes I don't get around to completing everything because it's so much in a day, and sometimes things pop up or sometimes things happen that's out of my control. So that's a big struggle for me right now, is time blocking and dealing with all the hats that I'm trying to wear.
Yes, I agree with time management being very important, and you do have a lot of stuff going on, so I just want to congratulate you for just being so empowering and so impactful when you're going towards something that you are really passionate about. So I commend you for that. My next question for you is, what keeps you inspired when you are dealing with all of your struggles, like time management and having a lot of stuff to carry?
The thing that keeps me inspired and keeps me moving forward is my passion, is my faith and my belief. I know that when I get to the end of this road, is nothing but blessings at the end of this road. And that's really what keeps me going. I can tell you, oh, it's because, I have a child and this, I love her, I'm always going to take care of her. But this is a personal thing for me. I believe in who I am as a person, and I believe in where I can take myself. And even in the struggles or even in the hard days, I am still optimistic on the end result. And that's what keeps me going, and that's what keeps me pushing forward.
All right, so my next question for you is, what piece of advice do you have for my audience, for women who are struggling with fears and limiting beliefs when they are deciding to start their own businesses?
I tell women all the time, when you're ready to transition to the next level, if you're having fears or self-doubt, the most important thing when you're ready to transition is knowing, and you're ready to grow, is to know that you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's my motto for anything in life. Become comfortable with being uncomfortable, because you're going to be uncomfortable in every stage of your journey. Discomfort has to happen in order for you to reach a certain level. Growth is never going to come from your comfort zone. A lot of times people, what we do is we'll start to make progress, and like they say, every new level is a new devil. So as you're making progress, new things are going to come in the way, and it's going to interfere with that. And a lot of times we back down from the discomfort and we just go back into our comfort zones, because that's all we know. So even though we know we want better, we deserve better, we know how to live and how to just deal with what we're currently living in. So we just accept it, because sometimes it's too hard to break those barriers, and it's too hard to stay in that uncomfortable state. And I always tell people that discomfort never lasts as long, but discomfort is going to come a million times on your journey, because your journey to your highest self is gonna happen in waves. It's never going to be a consistent line. Okay, you might be making progress and doing so well, and then you can just dive down and have a bad phase or a bad state, and then you have to start back here, and then something else might happen. So it's waves. It's never going to be consistent flow. So you always have to prepare yourself for discomfort.
I love that you said be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I did an interview with Caitlin Wass. She is from For Wass Studios, and she also said that. So I love that you also said that. So I just thought that was really cool. So the next question I have for you is, what sets you apart from other people in your niche?
What separates me from everyone in my niche, I believe that just being authentically myself is what's always going to separate me from anyone else that's doing what I'm doing. Every market, I don't care what market it is, whether you decide you want to go into, you want to open your own boutique, you want to do nails, you want to sell hair, you want to make wigs, you want to sell lashes, whatever market that you decide to go into is going to be oversaturated. And I just believe that what separates people is when you follow your path and you don't look at what other people are doing and try to imitate or duplicate that. With me, I'm authentically Shay at all times, because I believe who's for me is going to be for me. You are not going to be accepted by everyone. You are not going to be liked by everyone. Everyone is not going to be a potential customer. That's something that you have to know before you even go into business or before you even start anything. If you try to cater to everyone, you're going to be going nowhere very fast. So for me, what separates me, I'm authentically myself. I'm transparent. I show my failures. I show my bad moments. I never try to act like I have everything figured out. I am still on a journey. This is a journey that I am on as well, and I might be in a different stage or different phase than other people with that journey. So I try to help other people from making the mistakes that I made, or make it easier for you and giving you the tools that you need so you can go and start transitioning and living that life. But I never try to act like, it's all roses over here, because it's not. It's not. I'm just someone who's willing to stay the course, and I'm someone who's willing to put in the work and go through the failures and figure everything out.
I agree with being authentic to who you are, because again, like you said, there are a lot of people all over the place kind of doing the same thing, but it is important to be authentic to yourself, because your personality and who you are shines out when you are putting yourself out there. So being authentic is very important. So my last question for you is, what are some projects you are working on right now?
Well, currently, right now, if you guys seen this video, I just want everyone to go follow my Instagram page. Like I said, I'm still in the beginning phases of my business, and I want everyone to follow me on Instagram, because I will have a link there, which I'm starting a Facebook group. It's called Working Women Are Bosses Too. This Facebook group is something that I'm super excited about as well, because it's always this debate between 9 to 5 and entrepreneurship, right? All the time. And they always try to make it as if one is better than the other. And it's all personal preference. Me personally, she's going to do both. Okay? And she's going to do both very well. And Working Women Are Bosses Too is for women who are like me, who don't have to choose between the two. I can dominate in both areas. And it's for working women to connect, to have a safe space to vent, and to find other women that they can relate to, they can pick up ideas from, and help other women manifest and start living beautiful lives. So that's one thing I'm super excited about. My Facebook group, working with my bosses too. For Black Friday, I will be releasing a freebie ebook called The Breakup Guide. Has nothing to do with relationships. Let's just put that out there. Okay. So the Breakup Guide is for you. It's all, everything I do is self-work before you even get to other people. So the Breakup Guide is for you to break up with your old self, old bad habits, and transition into a newer you with positive affirmations, positive mindset, a positive way of thinking, adopting winning habits and things that's going to help elevate your life and bring you success. So I'm super excited. I hope everyone downloads it. It's going to be a freebie, so make sure you download it. But I will also love reviews, and feedback on the ebook. So it's going to be called The Breakup Guide.
Okay, so thank you so much, Shay, for being here with me today. I will be linking Shay's Instagram, She, Me, Her Society, down in the description box below, so you all can go follow her and keep your eyes out for the Breakup Guide and get your hands on that freebie. So again, my name is Trace Ann Washington. I am a certified life coach, author, and self-empowerment entrepreneur. If you would like to be a part of my 12-week coaching program, Dream and Action Steps, or get my ebook, Dream, Believe, Work Hard, Be Happy, Dream and Action Steps, or my downloadable journal, In My Feelings, a year-long emotional wellness journal, please click in the link below to get your hands on that Black Friday sale to get all of that for 50% off. So thank you so much for watching with me today. Much love. Bye.